There we go. We are live.
We are live. Hi, everybody. It's Coach Toni and Coach Kim in the house today.
In Kim's house today.
Yes, it's my turn this time. We've managed to bring in old hubby here for some tips and tricks on how to use up all your kitchen leftovers and creating, growing your own veggies and herbs, and how to make the most of your own fruit and, well, not your fruit, your veg.
In some salad dressings or drizzles and dips and dressings in a couple of different ways. So if you don't have the herbs that we've got, use other stuff if you've got stuff in your garden or whatever's in the shops. But yeah, we've got three different options for you, and we'll tell you some ideas of how you can use them. But what do you have in your garden?
Well, so we strive to not throw any food away. So everything that Kim drags through the door from the shops gets used in some form or other. So for instance, if we've got a bunch of leftover lettuce or even just a millie cob that the kids have nibbled mostly away, it goes through various stages. Like we've got 2 dogs. They love. Obviously they get their leftover brown meat and stuff, but then all the veg stuff, the noodles and the rice and those kind of things go to the chickens, and they give us eggs back.
So cool. How many chickens?
3.
Okay.
And they each lay an egg every single day.
Yeah.
So it's 3 eggs a day. And then the other things that the chickens perhaps wouldn't eat, they go into the worm bin. And the worms, they eat everything up, and in turn they give what's called leachate, which is like their pee, I guess. And that is a good fertilizer because we have a greenhouse as well where we grow lettuce and mostly just greens and tomatoes and strawberries and things. So the leachate is a fertilizer, and then their poo is what permaculturists call black gold, and that actually contains all the bacteria that the earthworms have in their stomachs that breaks down nutrients in the soil that normally can't be broken down. That bacteria breaks those nutrients down, so it's kind of like a soil activator. So it's a fertilizer in a sense, but it's actually just an activator. And a combination of those 2 things just makes plants grow like crazy. So if we throw lettuce leaf away in some form or other, it comes back full circle.
Back into the kitchen.
Back into the kitchen as another
Amazing. Lettuce. Very cool. So are we using herbs from your garden today?
Yes, we've got some parsley and mint for one of our dressings. So should we get cracking on 1 or 2 of the dressings? Who have we got here today? How do we see our
comments? So swipe in and let us know if you are here. Hopefully some of you will join us. You're not too tired from the 12-hour workout that we had on Saturday. Hello, Sharon. Are you still floating? Sharon won the Mauritius trip.
Fantastic.
So you're still floating after that announcement. Now we just need restrictions to ease so that you can go on your belated honeymoon. And we've got Di and Heidi Marie, Taryn. Yay, Taryn. Is Joe one of your...
No. Maybe one day.
There's everybody. Leslie, Penny, Minnie, hello everybody. So let's get started with some dressings, because I know it can get a little bit old squeezing over some lemon juice and olive oil on your salads and things. So now you've got 3 new ideas that you can try.
Yeah.
So what have we got?
We'll start with a Caesar dressing. This is a vegan-based dressing. So you could swap out the cashews and the water for yogurt if you wanted to just make it vegetarian. And if you wanted to include some anchovies as well, then there's that option too. So all of these are great to mix and match according to your taste. So let's grab our NutriBullet over here. The nice thing about these sauces is everything just gets blitzed one time. So these cashews, I did soak them overnight in a little bit of water. I don't know if you can see there, waiting for our...
Bring up on
there we go.
There we go.
So I did soak these in water overnight. It just helps to soften them depending on how good your NutriBullet works.
So we're going to add a creaminess as well, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Slightly softer.
So we'll just pop those in.
So a Caesar dressing is usually super high in fat because it's got Parmesan cheese and olive oil and anchovies and all of that. So this is still going to be your fat portion because of the cashew nuts, but it's just a lighter version of it.
Yeah. So we've got the cashews with a little bit of water. Sorry, with half a cup of water. We're going to squeeze in 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. This is actually quite a juicy lemon. So we might go a little less than 2 wedges.
And you can always taste and adjust as you go.
Then we've got 2 teaspoons of capers going in.
Love a caper.
So it's a nice zinginess.
Yeah.
A tablespoon of Dijon mustard. It could be smooth or whole grain, depending on what you've got in the cupboard.
And we'll get all of this typed up for you so that you can use them in your meals.
Yeah. We've got a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, or you could use 1 fresh garlic clove, depending on how strong you like the flavor to be. Sometimes I like to use the powder because it doesn't give you that garlic.
That burny, garlicky taste in your mouth.
Yeah. And then over here we've got half a tablespoon of Worcester sauce. There you go.
Joe, the quantity of cashews, it was half a cup. Half a cup of cashews and half a cup of water, 1 to 1.
Yeah. And then over here we've got a tablespoon of olive oil going in. As easy as that.
So easy. And then
Are we going to blitz? Oh, yes. Let's do that.
Who have we got? Candy, Michelle, hello Pat, hello Seema. Nice to have everybody here. Okay, so easy. This literally
1,
took
2, 3.
3 minutes to.
Gonna make a little noise now with the NutriBullet.
Yeah. Do you want me to do that because my NutriBullet's a little bit finicky?
Okay.
There's a trick to it.
Was making some nice screechy sounds last week. Cool. Hi, Seema. Hi, Pat.
Okay, make a noise.
Yeah, here we go. Right, let's do a taste tester. A little bowl over here. Let me just move this out of the way.
Smells good. Smell it. And there you have a Caesar dressing.
That looks fantastic.
It does.
Yeah.
I'm going to give that a rinse.
Yeah.
Do a taste test.
Right, let's have a look there. Can you see that? Looking super awesome. There we go. And let's do a taster. Wow. That really is actually really good. I might have to...
You might have to have a Caesar salad.
I think I'm going to have a Caesar salad for lunch. Geez, you don't even miss the anchovies. It's that good. It's got a nice zingy zestiness from the lemon juice and the capers, but that is really, really yum yum. So yeah, you could put that on Caesar dressings. You can even make like Caesar wraps, that kind of thing. But yeah, all around, that's super delicious. You want to have a taste?
Yeah. Let's taste that.
It's quite good, eh?
There's like a zing, but it's savory and it's nutty from the cashews. That's delish.
Right. Round 2. Let's have a look. We've got a shawarma drizzle. That's what we want to call it. So it's a nice zesty herby drizzle. And you can put this on salads with roasted chickpeas and cauliflower, with some fresh cucumber, tomato, like really nice fresh flavors. So over here, same story. We're going to do half a cup of soaked cashews. If you can see what's in my jar here. We'll swap sides.
Yeah.
Half a cup of filtered water. This is from our little tap in the kitchen here. 2 tablespoons of lemon. So again, this is a very juicy lemon.
Similar base to the
first
Caesar
one.
dressing. So you could use that as a base for whatever and then experiment with stuff that you've got at home.
Definitely. Okay, cool.
This would be nice in like a Greek kind of a bowl.
Yes.
As well, like a shawarma.
Yeah.
Shawarma bowl. You could either do it in a wrap or in bowl form.
Definitely. And then over here we've got 2 tablespoons of mint chopped up going in. 2 tablespoons of flat leaf parsley, but you could use any parsley. It will taste the same. And then just a little a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, or again some fresh garlic.
And you could roast your garlic.
Yes, like we did last week.
For the vegan mayo is we roasted the garlic first.
Yeah, really nice, soft, sweet garlic flavor. Right, I'll hand this over to you for a blitz. Oh, sorry, salt and pepper. It's all happening really fast here in the kitchen. Hello, Zani. Zani's from my Kim's Caracals team. Thanks for swiping in, Zani. Hello, Corinne, also here from my team. Yay. Nice to have your support. And Seema says it's looking delicious. Yeah, that's great. I'm going to quickly give the other NutriBullet a read.
Okay, so quick.
There we go.
And this one's got such a nice color.
Wow, look at that, eh? Fresh green yumminess.
And you could use coriander or basil if
yeah.
you didn't have mint and parsley.
Any combination of herbs from the garden is
dill
great.
would be quite nice as well.
Yeah, I often like with my leftover herbs and things, if I've chopped some off from the veggie patch, and if I don't use it all, I often blitz that in with a little bit of olive oil and chili. And that also just makes a really nice herby chili sort of pesto. And you can put that on everything as well. I mean, I drizzle it on my scrambled eggs in the morning and all that kind of thing. So we're going to have a go.
Taste.
Your turn first.
Number 2.
How was it?
Oh, so good. Chili. We could put some chili in these things as well.
Definitely.
So yeah,
Yeah,
those herbs are amazing.
Nice fresh kick, hey?
The herbs and the nuts.
Yeah.
Also, we always use the leaves of herbs, but use the
stems,
stalky bits as well. Like pop the whole lot in there so that you're not
wasting.
That stuff. Yeah.
Exactly, because everything can get blitzed so nicely, depending on how good your blender is. Even crushing it up in a pestle and mortar and that sort of thing is great if you want a chunkier sort of dressing.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And number 3.
Number 3, we've got one that I like, chipotle dressing. So a little bit more of a chili kick, yeah. You'll slowly get to know that I put chili on pretty much everything. So this one would be more a vegetarian-based sauce. But if you wanted to make it vegan, you could swap out the yogurt for the cashews and the water. And also, if you wanted to zing it up a little bit, you could also chuck in some fat-free feta. It also makes for a really good, even in the herby dressing that we've got. If you wanted to make it thicker slightly for your crudité, you can blitz in some...
and it'll be a whipped feta.
Like a whipped feta dip.
Yeah.
Which is really yum. Yeah.
So the first 2 would be a fat because of the cashews, and they'd be vegan. And then this one will be more of a protein, along the lines of a protein, but not really.
Yeah.
Don't use too much.
It's almost a free sauce because it's nutritional yeast and yogurt, which are proteins, and there's no
olive
fat.
oil. So this one you would just use to flavor your salads and things.
Yeah.
But could make it vegan.
This is also great. This you can drizzle over, like also with the green sauce, you could drizzle it over roasted veggies, and also you can, like rice paper rolls, you could dip into, drizzle some in your wrap, because it's a nice free sauce. So.
Or a spicy dip for some chopped up veg before a braai. Instead of having Lay's chips as a snack, have some chopped up veggies and one of these
and like
sauces
1 or 2
as a dip.
Interesting dips, definitely. Okay, so this one's got 1 tablespoon and a couple of lemon pips. 1 tablespoon of lemon.
Di said, she missed the recipe of this one. I think that was the previous one, Di. It did also have cashews to start. Yes.
Yes. Right.
You could do all of them with cashews to start and then just change the flavors.
Yeah. So we've got a cup of yogurt, low-fat yogurt. We've got a tablespoon of lemon juice. We've got 1.5 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. And that just gives it a really nice sort of cheesy, salty flavor, as well as a protein kick. Then in here, we have a little concoction of spices. So we've got a chipotle chili powder. We've got some smoked paprika and a little pinch of cayenne pepper, although that pinch might be a bit on the large side.
The way you
I
spicy.
And then just for a little bit of added sweetness, we've got 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. Or I think it actually could be 2 teaspoons, but I will double check that one.
Yes, you are correct.
Right, over to Toni for a little blitz.
Blending.
Thank you. These look fantastic, making me hungry. I know, I can't decide actually which one. I will have to see when the third one's blitzed as to what's going on my salad for lunch. Just wanted to see if there are any other questions there.
This one you could actually just whisk together
Oh,
in
you
a bowl
could.
because nothing's really being blended.
Okay. Also, if it is too thick, you could loosen it with a bit of water.
Yeah.
Depends on how you want to serve it. Oh, look at the color.
Yeah, that's a nice colour.
Look at like the rainbow. Oh my gosh, look at that. Yeah, thanks, Toni. Let's see if you can. Right, so let's see what the verdict is on this guy. Let's have a little taster. Maybe a bit of salt though.
A little bit more salt, and I'm sure you wanted more of a burn.
Yeah, it's got a nice smokiness from the smoked
Yeah.
paprika,
Very smoky.
but it could definitely go.
Maybe fresh chilies in there.
Yeah, some fresh chili. That's
That's
also
the
good
burn.
for a vitamin C kick. Also, ladies, everybody that's tuning in, there's a nice whack of lemon juice in all of these. So a nice little excuse to have some to build up your vitamin C. But yeah,
How short and sweet and simple was that? 3 delicious dressings to use in so many ways. So we said this we could drizzle on roasted veg and
yeah, tacos, even lettuce wraps. You know, you could take lettuce wraps with your protein of choice and your chopped up veggies, and then you could use any of these dressings actually. Drizzle a little bit over there. Lettuce wraps are my absolute favorite. So when the whole family's having tacos, I've got my
lettuce
oh my
wraps.
gosh! But they've actually started now joining me on the
Joining.
lettuce wraps. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's really awesome.
And Joe wants a recap of all the ingredients.
Okay, sure. So our Caesar dressing,
So that
which is
was
the
that
first one. We had half a cup of soaked cashews and half a cup of filtered water. And then we put in a tablespoon of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, and then some garlic, either a whole clove or a quarter teaspoon of garlic powder. And then half a tablespoon of Worcester sauce and the 2 teaspoons of capers. So that's what gave it the nice little bit of a zing.
And that makes it, I think it's the capers that will make it the Caesar
Yeah,
part of things.
yeah, definitely.
And then that one.
Herbie, we call it the shawarma drizzle. That's a half a cup of cashews with half a cup of water. You could also, with the Herbie one, substitute the cashews for yogurt. It would also be quite delicious. And then 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of parsley each and mint. And then again, some garlic, a fresh clove, a roasted clove, or the garlic powder, and some salt and pepper. And that's just nice on everything. I mean, you could drizzle that over roasted veggies. You could do quite a lot with that.
Potato wedges or something.
Oh, yeah. Now you got me thinking.
Yeah, it's making me so
Oh no,
hungry.
I'm gonna have to like. Is it going to be a warm lunch for? Is it going to be a warm salad for lunch or something? Something nice and zingy. And then our chipotle drizzle. So that's a cup of low-fat plain yogurt, and then we've got the 1.5 tablespoons of nutritional yeast in there for that salty umaminess and cheesy sort of texture flavor. And then we've got a teaspoon of chipotle chili powder. Then we had a teaspoon of smoked paprika, again some garlic, a tablespoon of lemon juice, and then 2 teaspoons of maple syrup. But for my particular flavor, I would have almost made that one teaspoon of maple syrup. Just for this, but it's adjust the sweetness to taste.
Yeah.
And then a bit of salt and pepper, and then if you want a bit of zing, a pinch of cayenne pepper or some chopped fresh chilies in there. That's it.
Delicious.
Such nice colors.
And hopefully everybody is inspired to compost and reuse things and reduce waste and grow your
Yeah.
own herbs. Because we were just saying, you buy those punnets and you're always tempted because they say buy 3 for the price of 2. So you
Yes.
buy all of these herbs that you use 2 little leaves of for a specific dish, and then it just goes soggy and sad. So plant your own, and then you've got fresh herbs to just grab whenever you need them.
Nice to even if you buy the little pot plants, from Woolies or Pick and Pay, you can also just pop them on your windowsill and then sort of snip and use as you go. But it's so much nicer, and it stays so great and fresh.
Yeah, awesome. Who have we got? Oh, how long would the dressings last in the fridge?
Most of them are a week in the fridge, and then our chipotle one can actually last up to 2 weeks in the fridge, which is pretty cool. So more than enough time to find some recipes and things to keep using it. Yeah,
because there's lemon juice, which
Is
will
it?
like almost act like a preservative.
Yeah, like a natural
vinegar
preservative.
brown. Yeah. So hopefully you've learned something and can put these to the test, but we will send the recipes out soon so
Yes.
that you can get experimenting with different dressings.
And who of you ladies enjoyed the Go for Gold workout on the weekend? Let us know if you smashed it and how you went with all of that.
And how are you feeling today?
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah.
A little stiff.
Yeah, some of my clients did like 5 hours, that's a proper
That's
effort.
good.
Yeah.
That's really, I mean, that's a good innings.
Cool. So that's us. Another quick meal prep Monday, but that's how we want life to be. We want to give you simple ideas that aren't going to take, you don't spend hours and hours in the kitchen, but this will last you a good couple of meals.
For sure.
So get creative and post your creations and tag us so that we can see what you've been up to. And we will see you again soon.
Awesome.
Thanks for having us in your kitchen this time.
Thanks, Toni. Yeah. And thanks, ladies, for joining us this morning. And
Very rainy, wet, cold, rainy Monday in Cape Town, but here's to a good week.
yeah. Oh, we've got Taryn there. She says she feels so stiff. She felt so stiff yesterday, but she's feeling good today. Awesome. Well, enjoy the sauces. Let us know. Yeah, should they post them in Jeff Nourish, or just tag us and let us know how you go.
Yeah.
And if you come up with some more interesting creations with those sauces, let us know as well.
Yeah, we'd love to see what you can do.
Awesome.
Okay, we will see you online soon and have a beautiful day.
Bye.